I want to lead this conversation with the fact that this undoubtedly, in my opinion, is the greatest career that's available. Through the connection, the camaraderie, the sense of purpose, second family, the pride, looking forward to going to work, unbelievable. And we get paid for this. The other side of it is that when I came on the job back in the 80s, that who would have thought currently that recruitment and retention would be an issue. Over my career and what I've done, both as a peer supporter and as a clinician and internal EAP, and hopefully as a leader in my department, there's always been an issue of what the job has an effect on us, and also what do we bring to the table from coping skills. And we're human, and behavioral health is my specialty and continues to be an issue in the fire service, and we're continually trying to get in front of it. What that looks like really depends on each department out there, and what I'm going to do at FDIC 2026 this year is talk about the art of intervention, really in trying to encourage and how to best intercede with somebody if you're trying to help them change their thinking and change their behavior. So hopefully you'll join me. So my session is going to focus on the behavioral health aspect, in a sense that where somebody is struggling to change their behavior, and I'll use myself as an example, is where I think I'm a good person and a good father and a good husband, but I didn't always transition well from work to home. And despite my wife telling me any different, I wasn't willing to change. I'd also say from my own father, who struggled with substance use and bipolar disorder, he was apprehensive into getting help for both until he was willing to do it. And so what I want to talk about really is both personally and professionally, how you, whether you're a leader of any rank, the barn boss in your fire station, husband, wife, family, friend, no matter what, how can you intervene in somebody else's life to help them support a change in a direction that they want to go, hopefully, obviously, for the better. And we're going to talk about the barriers to that and how to be successful with that. So I've been in the behavioral health world since the 1985, and lived it really from my own father, who was on the spectrum of suicidality for the better part of 50 years, also struggled with bipolar disorder and substance use. And I also ran the Chicago Firefighters Union's EAP program for 14 years and been around behavioral health really my whole life. The number one question I get from people is, how do I get so-and-so to change? And that's what we're going to talk about from an intervention standpoint. What is an intervention? What does it look like? And it doesn't have to be a grandiose intervention where you get a whole bunch of people to get somebody to change. It's what are you doing individually to intervene in somebody else's life, and what does that look like? I'll offer you from my own experience what I've done and what can be successful.